recording, so.
Oh, we're recording now.
Yes. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Oh, hang on, I forgot to move the microphone. I'm a professional. Welcome back to Need for Speed Heat. I am Solhom, the gamer who's bad at games.
Have you ever tasted your own cum?
Like, once? You were just trying to put me on the spot, weren't you? Okay, what is this challenges now? Anyways, I'm the day guy, right? Yeah, because I have shit at night.
So we're just not even gonna say my name now.
Nope, I broke Chewy, and, you know, there you go.
I feel like I broke you more than the other way around.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, whatever.
Wait, so hang on, was that preamble? Because I was gonna be all, because you were gonna be all like, have you ever tasted your own cum? Because it's chewy!
Oh, what the fuck? Why?
I ruined it for you.
Dude.
Ruined your joke. I found a race. I'm going to
Like-
go race.
I feel like that's something you could only achieve if you just like ate 17 spoonfuls of whey protein and jerked off.
This is our commentary now, apparently.
Yeah,
If I was ever monetized, this episode
a
wouldn't
very fucking viscous jizz.
be. Biscuits Jizz sounds like a shitty heavy metal band. Or a
The
really
best
good
metal
one.
band.
I am not listening at all to anything that Anna is saying.
You'll
by
be
the
in
way.
touch.
That's the last thing I got out of it, too.
Over to this track and thought I'd see if you're around. Don't think you'll beat this one so easily.
So there's a game that I was watching a YouTuber play. Right? I'm still watching him play it. I'm debating whether or not I want to play it. It's called Boyfriend Dungeon. Have you seen anything about
No.
that? So basically,
The title alone has me worried.
no. See, the idea is it's a dating sim, but it's also a dungeon crawler. And the way that they pull this off is by making your potential boyfriends guys that can shapeshift into swords, daggers, axes, etc., etc. And then you use them as a weapon in the dungeon. It sounds like all of the correct kind of stupid, except then they decided to get serious and have an actual like guy that ends up stalking you in the game, and it's like they literally have to they have like a disclaimer like setting at the start of the game where you can turn off the stalker because it makes people uncomfortable.
All right.
Yeah. It's like, how are you going to have a premise like, yeah, your boyfriend's a sword, and then also put in themes of stalking and,
I mean, quite
Unwanted
easily, you started off
contacts
with
and
the
stuff.
theme that your boyfriend's a sword.
yeah, but I mean, it's, you're just touching his handle.
Having an energy drink while recording this is probably not the best idea because I have to fight back belches constantly now.
It's fair. Who was it? I think it was Big Country actually, like, belched directly into his microphone in the middle of a Vermintide recording.
That's different. He's in a room by himself.
Man, I mean, he's probably got his cat and his dog in a room at any given time,
I
but...
don't think they care. They're probably used to it. Also, cats don't give a fuck about anything.
That's true. Although my cats are, like, terrified of you, to be fair.
I was petting the one that hates me the most.
Luna?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
I pet her twice. She was purring and everything.
Weird.
Yeah. Both times you weren't in the room, so maybe the problem's you.
Maybe. I get that a lot in social situations, that maybe the problem's me.
Yeah. Same. I made a suicide joke at work and one of my coworkers laughed and I looked at her. I was like, see, you guys laugh. She's like, yeah, we're mainly hoping you're joking. I'm like, me too. Told my hairdresser about that. She thought it was great.
No.
Yeah, I've unfortunately fallen into the habit of going on my fucking depression joke spiel at my hairdressers now. And it panned out for me, so, you know.
Did you get to squeeze a titty?
No.
Did you get a haircut?
Yes.
No, there you go.
I pay for that.
I mean, you'd
I would
probably-
hope I'm getting the thing I paid for.
I mean, you'd probably have to pay to squeeze a titty, too, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
That uncomfortable silence after titty jokes.
Ugh. I need a new car.
Yeah. Mine's finally going to be paid off next year, I think.
Yeah. I keep finding really nice cars that are like the perfect price point, and they always sell before I get a chance to do anything about it.
That's the problem, is when it's a perfect price point, other people
I
know
know.
it too.
There was this guy who was selling this WRX, and it was lowered, and admittedly it had roto wheels, which you won't give a shit about, but
I don't even know what a WRX is, but continue.
it's a Subaru.
Oh, okay.
But it was like World Rally Blue, sat right, just fucking gorgeous. And like, it had higher kilometers, it had 230,000 kilometers. But it like had full service records from like the previous owner to the current one, and it sold before. Like, I messaged the guy, never got a response, and sold it the next day. Though I kind of feel like he wasn't responding because he was dealing with the guy who was inevitably buying it.
Probably, yeah.
Like, I'm not mad at that guy or anything. It's like, man, fuck.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like, I kind of almost appreciate a guy more that doesn't string along multiple people because, like, he knows what he has,
Yeah.
and if the other guy's on the line, then...
Well, like, I could say something to the fact of, like, you know, message me and let me know, like, hey, somebody's coming to look at this. But I feel like that's such a gripey bullshit thing. It's like, because I know anytime I've been selling a vehicle, if I'm dealing with one person, I'm not the best at responding to other people.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm kind of working on this one.
Well,
I'm a little focused on that.
And you don't want to be, like, negotiating with 5 or more people or whatever, and then be all, like, having to message all of them. Yeah, so I know we were talking about this, but the other guy that messaged first that I didn't tell you about pulled the trigger, you know,
Yeah.
or something like that. Because then it's like, well, that's a little
Yeah.
shit too, right? By the way, I had zero problem with this race. Like, I am over 1,000 yards ahead of the next guy.
But yeah, if I could give any advice to anyone watching this, if you're thinking of getting into vehicles as a hobby, smoke crack instead. It's cheaper and you'll be thinner. And your dental care will probably be about as good.
Maybe I'm gonna grab this spray paint because I saw it. Well, I was riding around. I debated off-roading in the middle of that race to grab it.
Nah, not worth it. I don't even think it like actually lets you grab it in races.
That was kind of neat. Weird robot thingy. Sandino Ranches. Alright, hang on. Is there another race? I'm just going to try to get us some... Wow, I mean, we already have a lot of bank, but I'm going to try to get us some more bank, because...
We need to build a drift car.
Pretty much, yeah. Which, I'm still debating whether or not we go the route of... Oh my god. Stop complaining about your car. Although, it's funny because Bub walked in while I was editing and she literally just saw Shaw going on his power trip and she got immediately pissed off.
Why?
Oh, just because cops doing that shit.
Ah, yeah.
Keep in mind, she brown. I guess I could just dive down the cliff here. Just do that. But anyways, as I was saying though, I'm still debating whether or not we go like the taint slap version of the drifter, or if we actually, because drifting is your thing, if we take it super fucking seriously, so that we have the taint slap being the gag car and we have a super serious drifter.
I don't know.
Because I'm fine with either.
Because like I don't really know about. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do.
Fair, because you're kind of leading on that.
Yeah. Like, it's going to be a Subaru, because in this game, like, the all-wheel drive cars are just better at drifting, because...
Because fucking Frostbite engine.
Yeah. I've said what I need to say about that.
Multiple, I think at least once an episode, but,
Yeah.
you know, it bears repeating. It's a new recording session, so...
Yeah.
Gotta get it
Frostbite
out.
sucks for racing games. There. Summarized.
But anyway, so yeah, I'm thinking we actually try to be super serious with the drifter and everything else is a gig car.
Okay, well then I'm going to have to double down and really fuck up this car.
So are we gonna like make it like get the tires to go like way out and like...
You just leave it up to me.
Fair. But we're
'Cause-
gonna build the drifter first because that's priority one for our...
Yeah, because
funds
that
right
actually
now.
like progresses the game.
Yeah, and I'd like to progress the game. Yeah.
At
I'm not
a
gonna-
reasonable pace.
Yeah, because it's like, you know what, this isn't my like least favorite series or anything like that, but it's like it feels like a series that if we dick around too much, then it also
It's gonna wear out its welcome.
Yeah, a little bit,
Yeah.
right? Although I enjoy how the daytime races are zero concern for us at the minute.
Yeah.
Because, like, I gapped these guys in a hurry. I like how there's a race. It's an actual, like, professional race. They did not open the gates.
Yeah. Also, I love the fact that you're taking out gates.
Yeah. Like, gates are literally meant to stop your vehicle, aren't they?
Yes. I mean, sure, if you hit it hard enough, you'll take it out, but you're not going to go much farther after that.
Oh, yeah, because it'll, like, also gum up your shit.
Well, depending on the age of the car, given that this thing is built in the 80s, you'll probably cave in your radiator and piss coolant everywhere.
Plus, the jagged metal bits will fuck your tires.
And plus, you hit the bottom of something and the top's going to come down on the roof and it's going to crater that shit and fucking smash your windshield.
Yeah, I was gonna say, assuming nothing just goes straight through your windshield.
It probably won't, but
But
it'll
it could.
smack you in the head.
Whoops.
I know this because, wow, those are some... What? The...
Hang on.
No.
Okay, I was curious if I was gonna be able to pop those too. But yeah, those air conditioning units, get your money
Weak.
back. Get your money back.
But yeah, as I was saying, when I was a kid, we had a roommate who had a neon. And
Hey, I rolled one of those.
Yeah, she had the generation before yours, the first gen, and she got run off the road into the median, hit a sign, and it came down right on her head.
Oof.
And like it collapsed the roof of the car into her head.
Yeah. Concussion?
I don't know if she's concussed, but her neck hurt a lot.
But yeah. I don't know. I've
she
always
probably was concussed.
I've always told people that I'm the luckiest unlucky guy that they'll ever meet. And that is definitely an example. Like, me rolling that car should have been it. Really.
Yeah.
Or at
I
least,
mean,
or
to
at
be
least
fair,
I
you
should have
picked
been,
a soft spot to roll it into.
Well, and it was winter, so it was
Yeah.
a bit softer.
Oh
than-
yeah, you were never in real danger.
not really, but at the same point, I still probably should have at least gotten a hospital visit out of it.
Oh god, I forget who I was riding with, but I was on that road, and all I could think was like, I should let you or your brother drive my truck to and from your dad's house one of these days.
Yeah, well,
'Cause-
my brother, he got messed up by a person basically merging in front of him at a place where they never should have merged to begin with.
Yeah. And
Not even
forced him into
merging.
oncom-
Sorry, they were passing and they forced him to basically dodge them because they're idiots. And yeah, funny enough, that's the corner that he had his accident at is the first corner where I ever ended up in a ditch, and it was in my dad's van that he had gotten like a few months previous, and that's why I had a fucked up front end for so long until he got it fixed.
Yeah.
And that van is the one that that media actually totaled at that same corner.
Yeah.
It was just a bad corner for that van.
So in other words, borrow my truck, write it off, please.
This episode is just us talking about anything while I get us a lot of money, by the way.
Yeah, pretty much. Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, honestly, I back when before I started the YouTube channel, Fry kept trying to convince me that we should just do a podcast because it would be easy enough to do.
I mean, eventually, if we can get something organized at some point, I feel like that's probably not a right away thing.
It's one of those things, it's like we could get it organized well enough, but you almost have to have something special, right? That's why there's like crime podcasts and stuff, or even Markiplier and them. They have their Distractable, which is kind of like a game show, but it's not really official.
Yeah.
And it's like they have like something planned.
Well, I think it's you have to have some like baseline topics. Mind you, there's the off-topic podcast that Rooster Teeth does, which is literally them just going on tangents. But I feel like you almost have to have like a couple of base premises to run an episode off of.
Yeah, well, it's like even if you just said like this episode, we're gonna talk about this or whatever. It's like you still kind of have to have like some sort of formula, I guess, to stick to, right?
Well, and you also have to basically, so because of everyone's work schedules, there's no way in hell there's going to be able to get everybody who's on this channel on that podcast at the same time.
Oh, absolutely not. It'd be more like you'd have a host for the episode, probably me most times because, you know.
Well, it's really your channel, so I would say it would be you.
Probably. And then like a handful of 2 or 3 guests, whoever's available, and talk about whatever.
And that's the other thing too, is you also have to have people that you can really, like, they bounce off each other well to keep the conversation going.
And that's honestly something that I am, sorry to cut you off, but
okay.
it's something I'm really like grateful for, I guess, out of this group, because I'd say out of everybody in the intro to the videos, like, I say it like that because Loden is still like in the intro, even though he's not really on the channel anymore. But everybody that's in the intro plays off each other, like,
relatively well.
Yeah, and
in
different ways too.
The only thing is, there's a couple people that you have on this channel that I've never met.
True.
Or
but I can still tell, like, basically, like, I guess by proxy, I can tell how that would play out too.
Yeah.
Like, because, for example, like, you in Big Country kind of fill the same sort of role in a gathering, I guess, in a way. And Fry plays off of both of you guys, like, almost the exact same way. Yeah. So, in a sense, I'd say that basically I put Fry with you or with Big Country, and it would play well. This is things that I've been thinking about for as well as series go.
Yeah.
As well.
But that's the other thing too, is like, you have to, like, we don't know how me and Big Country interact, because, like, full transparency, he and I have never even spoken to each other. I don't even know if he knows anything about me. I know a little bit about him just from what you guys told me, but...
Yeah, we have a running joke that Chewie and Big Country are the same person because they've never been seen in the same room together.
We also don't look anything alike, though.
That's true.
That motherfucker bald, I'm known for my hair.
True.
But I feel like he and I would actually have to converse with each other at some point just to feel each other out.
Before you can go into a series or something.
Before going into a series or a podcast or anything, because you don't want to, like, I'm going to get these two to go do this thing, and then we get there and it's like, you know, on the off chance that, like, we just sit there and it's like, we don't know how to interact with each other, or worst case scenario, we don't like each other. I don't see that being the case.
But it's a possibility.
Yeah, because we don't know each other.
Yeah. It's one of those things, though. It's like, at some point, it's got to happen, even if it's just over drinks and Cards Against Humanity.
Oh yeah, but I wouldn't put it
on a recording.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it in recording the first time we. Well, I mean, you could if you wanted, like, the possibility of either the most mundane video of all time or a complete shit show.
Although, it could be, like, friggin' hilarious too.
Oh yeah, no, I
and
agree.
It's like other fun facts as far as this is going. You met Sheikah before Big Country did.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm having troubles remembering which person is who in real life.
Sheikah is Fry's lady friend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go tag this while we're here, anyways, just in case we ever need to. But yeah, and I mean, Media plays well with anybody, kind of, because he's got that kind of like social awkward kind of thing.
Yeah.
Being careful what I say, because I know he watches this series for some of the jokes and stuff. Another one is C4. I don't know how he'd play with a lot of people, because so far I've only had him in recordings with me, but I know, like, he jokes with Fry sometimes.
He and I are pretty good together too.
Well, yeah. So it's like, I don't know how it'd work in a recording or anything, but it's like I don't see any reason why it would be bad, you know?
It's funny because his
I think we have
his girlfriend, I work with his girlfriend, and she saw how he and I interact in, like, a
professional setting.
No, not in the slightest. So she saw how he and I interact when we're, like, in the same room and there's not really an expectation of professionalism.
Yeah.
So she's like, he was being kind of interesting with you. I'm like, I mean, we're both kind of idiots all the time when we talk to each other.
Yeah. So yeah, I finally got a billboard. You watched it here first.
Don't hit the cop.
No, I don't have any issues with the cops when it's not nighttime. That's not true.
Yeah, except for that one time you fucking barreled into one.
Yeah. You say one time like it just happened the one time.
The one
No,
time.
Ritz.
Sorry, barreled into during the day.
Yeah. Right. This car is getting messed up.
Yeah. So I found this. This is another car I wish I'd bought. It was 2006 BMW 3. I can't remember what specific number. Blah blah blah. 3 Series M Sport. So not an M3, but like it's a higher trim 3 Series. And it had 120,000 kilometers, single owner, brand new tires, brand new windshield. The thing didn't even look like it had been sat in.
Yeah.
It was $7,800.
Jeez.
I should have bought it.
Yeah. Single owner is always nice.
Yeah.
Because then you only have to deal with whatever that one person may or may not have messed up.
Well, and honestly, like, given what the car was, I was probably going to do horrible things to it.
I mean, my car was single owner. That's nice. Problem is that single owner was from BC, and so doesn't have a lot of the shit that it should for Alberta.
Like what?
Like a block heater.
You know what? My 2 Subarus didn't have block heaters either, and my first one was bought in Edmonton, brand new.
Yeah.
I'm now looking on Kijiji
To make yourself sad.
Well, I mean, honestly, I wake up in the morning and that makes myself sad.
Yeah, there was a meme I saw actually. It was like a person waking up in the morning, and then their very first words were "fuck."
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I don't know. I need to buy a different vehicle. I hate my truck. It makes me sad.
Just make your truck into a demo car and go have fun.
Yeah, I can't do that. It has the spicy airbag.
Spicy.
Yeah, it shoots metal fragments in your skull and kills you if it goes off.
That seems like the opposite of what an airbag should do.
I'm really glad we haven't specified what my truck is, because I need to sell it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think any of my viewers, other than the people on the channel, are from around here.
Well, and honestly, most of your viewers probably know me and my vehicle is anyway, so...
Pretty much. Like, unless you're shipping your truck to, like, Japan, JMB isn't gonna buy it.
Who's that?
He's, like, one of my only viewers. He only really watches Vermintide, though. And Evan M, I don't know where he's from, but I assume down in the States.
You're both very special boys.
Yeah, I don't know if they watch this series, but hey, if they do, hi guys, how's it going?
So wait, how do you know that he's in Japan? Do you, like, actually know the guy?
I chatted with him on Steam. He added me on Steam after a bit because he enjoys watching our Vermintide videos so much, I guess.
Okay.
And yeah, he's, I think he said he's from the States but lives in Japan.
That's dope.
Yeah. I gotta travel more, but you need money to travel, and you need to not work minimum wage jobs to get money.
I need to find a rich person to blow. Guy, girl, I'm not picky.
Nah. Like I said, we have a nurse friend we could introduce you to. Unless the conservatives get in power, in which place, you know, then she's unemployed.
What do you mean unless the conservatives are in power?
Yeah, well, I meant federally.
Oh.
In which place, oh, by the way, it's gonna happen because, like, we waffle back and forth between liberals and conservatives, like, every fucking time. And we're getting political now. But everybody our generation and younger is just like, hey, NDP seems like a good idea. But then, like, everybody else is like, no, not NVP or NDP. MVP, apparently.
I mean, I feel like I'm kind of a realist about it. I know that the NDP wasn't perfect, but, like, holy fuck, were they better than what we've got?
Yeah, like, and it's because opposition always will, like, shine light on things that aren't working perfectly. But like, you can ask Freiheit; he would love to talk about it. I'm sure. The NDP actually did a lot of good while they were in power here, but nobody looks at that. He told me once, but I just don't remember what any of it was.
Yeah, I've had this conversation with him a few times before, but it's just, I'm not gonna lie, when I was a teenager, I used to be very politically minded and very informed, and then around 2016, I just like checked out entirely because I'm like,
can we talk about
nothing really matters.
Can we talk about how second place literally just says 1 mile away from me?
1 miles.
Yes.
Anyone can see.
I forgot that I was in a
nothing
race and not
really
just
matters.
driving because it's been ages since I've seen another person.
Nothing really matters to me.
We already did the musical episode. We're not doing this again.
Every episode's the musical episode when I'm here, bitch.
Fair. I did make a Lonely Island reference in Vermintide recently. They're not even finished the race yet, and and the grandmother character is celebrating.
Yeah. From the window to the wall, to the wall.
You already did that one.
To the sweat drips from my balls.
Did you see? There was a video circling the internet for a little bit there. There was this like overweight gentleman on a bus, trashed out his friggin' mind, and he was just singing that song, and people were like cheering him on as he was singing it.
Fuck yeah. Living his best
Oh.
life.
Don't talk about it. Chewie didn't see it.
You slammed into a fucking sea can.
Maybe.
Maybe I should buy a Miata. I can't fit my fat ass in one, but I'll buy it.
I kind of want to run another race, but we only got like 3 minutes left in a standard episode.
You wanna run these hands? Bitch.
Just the bitch at the end was good. Nah, I guess I'd better not.
We don't have the time if we only have 3 minutes left.
Yeah, I'm just debating whether I take you to the car shop so you can start dreaming about vehicles and just
Debating
trying
if I take you to the candy shop.
to lick the
Look at
lollipop.
what I got.
Nah.
Suck my dick.
Where's the fucking car shop? I can never find it. when
Okay,
I'm
go
looking.
up. It's right
It's
there.
the weird
yeah,
handshake
it's
looking
the
thing.
Fucking,
The bro fists or whatever.
well, not really bro fist, it's the Dylan son
Family.
of a bitch. It's not family. He doesn't do that.
Predator?
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha. For the last 3 episodes, we'll just dream. We'll decide what our drift car is gonna be.
Fast 9 was a terrible fucking movie.
Okay.
It brought up family, and now I'm thinking about that.
You said you wanted a.
Super kind of on brand for me, I guess. Oh, we don't have it unlocked yet. Fuck yeah.
Okay, so which one are we looking at? This one?
No,
I'm just going until I
because
see
it's got to be
Subaru.
it's got to be all-wheel drive, because the rear-wheel drive suck for drifting in this game, which is a fucking horrible thing to say, and I cringe every time I say it. But this one.
So we need to be at rep 20. We're at rep 8.
God damn it! Alright, fine. Here, let me see the controller. I'll see what the hell else we can substitute.
Fucking media was drooling over the Land Rover when we were looking at it because he said power and like tankiness means good drifting. I'm like,
No!
can't remember what else he was saying, but like he really wanted us to do the Land Rover.
Oh god.
Fucking in Pro Street when I played that, I used it was a Dodge Challenger, I think it was, that I used as a drifter.
Yeah.
And the fucking it was, I had looked up what would be a good drifter and how to spec it out, and that's what was suggested. Was one of the top results was pick the Challenger.
Yeah.
And even the fucking commenters, like the radio commenters or whatever it is in the game, like the announcers, I
Jared
guess.
Deanda.
Sure.
We went over this.
Yeah, a couple episodes ago. I couldn't remember. But anyways, the announcer people were even saying all like, how in the hell is he getting that sideways? So what are we thinking here right now?
So, like, I know we should go for power, but, like, this thing's probably the better maneuvering.
Also, we have to consider how we can make it look like choice too, right? Because it's supposed to be our serious car. Unless we're gonna do like a preliminary one until we can get the one that we want.
Am I okay to just buy this?
Your call. Sorry, you caught me drinking.
Two liters of fury. Actually, SR20 is pretty good motor.
All right.
They break a lot of rocker arms.
We will start the next episode customizing this the way you want it.
All right, sounds good. And to end it off, we